Get up, the R spot. Get up.
Get up, got a problem, don't know how to solve them. Get up, need motivation, a source of inspiration. Get up, to make it to the end, you know you gotta fight to win. So watch the R spot, it'll fix your problem. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Hey, only on the R spot, yeah.
Welcome to the R Spot. This is the place we come to examine and explore all things relationships, for all kinds of relationships. So if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. I invite you to subscribe by hitting the little red button right below. That way you'll receive a notice each time we put up a new episode. And if you're a returning viewer, do not forget to join the R Spot Facebook community, where you get the opportunity to continue the conversation that we start here and interact with other R Spotters. And every now and then I pop in to answer some questions. But today, I want to give you some tips on how to keep the love fire burning and how to keep some heart in your relationship, whether your relationship is new or as old as you are. As long as you're committed to creating a better relationship, you can create a magical experience in the relationship you have right now. And here's how. Learn how to love your partner unconditionally, even if it seems to be hard. Unconditional love means giving of yourself and your heart even when you don't want to and when you don't think your partner deserves it. It means giving to your partner whatever is required just to see them smile. Another way to keep those fires burning is think from your partner's perspective instead of trying to get them to see your side. That means just give up the need to be right sometime. All right? Another thing is learn how to end an argument as soon as possible. Even if hugging your partner or kissing them is the last thing you want to do it right in the middle of the argument, okay? Because that will shift the energy. Another thing is communicate with each other. Acknowledge your partner's thoughts. Affirm your partner's good qualities. Talk about your sexual fantasies. Do things together on the weekend that you can talk about during the week. I cannot tell you how communication will deepen and grow when you just spend time talking to each other. Be willing to give each other some space to become better individuals. I know people get nervous and upset when their partner has a life outside of them, but everybody needs some time alone, time to miss your partner, time to grow, time to be better. So be willing to take some space apart every now and then, okay? And the other thing is, this is huge. Don't take your partner for granted. This is something we really all have to work on, because the easiest way to fall prey to an affair or to get into a cycle of arguments is to take your partner for granted. Don't do that. Here's a big one too. Be a shoulder for your partner to lean on no matter what. You know, tough times are given and they'll test even the best relationship. So be willing to stand by your partner when they're going through tough times instead of telling them what they didn't do or should have done or could have done. Stand with them, affirm them, encourage them so that when the storm ends, your love will be stronger. Listen, never, I mean never ever argue or demean your partner in public. Bite your tongue, hold your fury, be ever mindful not to take down or tear your partner down in public. That is a huge no-no, and it'll put your love fire right out. I like this one. You gotta remember to look sexy for each other. You know, just because you're in a relationship don't mean you got to let yourself go. Girls, you better spank that booty and tighten up them abs. Instead of looking for someone who will accept you just the way you are, spruce yourself up like you are right now for your partner. Keep yourself together. All right? Men, this is for you. Compliment your partner, even if it's for how they do a regular chore or task. Compliments are the best way to say thank you to someone for the effort they've taken, no matter how small it may be. And finally, respect and trust your partner and your instincts. Trust their instincts, even if you don't want to. Now remember that talking about or harping on what's wrong adds energy to it. Care, kindness, and appreciation can and will transform the energy of the worst relationship. You know, you gotta begin to identify the energy drains and the energy sucks in your relationship. And complaining and whining and tearing each other down, those are big sucks, big drains. All right? So what you want to do is create a new energy in your relationship, one that won't interrupt the loving flow, and it'll help you shift perspective. So here's a wonderful little exercise that you can do with yourself to make you more kind and caring, or with your partner just to add some more heart to the relationship. Now, you want to do this at a time when you know you won't be disturbed by the children or the telephone. In fact, turn the phones off, okay? I would suggest that maybe you light a candle and play some soft music. Now, if you're doing this with your partner, sit across from them so that you're facing each other. And if you're doing it alone, just sit in a comfortable chair. And you begin by taking a few deep breaths just to settle your energy. Once you do that, working with your partner, you want to place your right hand on their heart, right in the center of their chest, because you're holding on to them. And working alone, you want to put your left hand on your chest because you're receiving. You want to make eye contact with your partner, you know? And if that's too hard, just close your eyes. But hopefully you can make eye contact with your partner and hold it. Now you want to speak slow, and you want to repeat each of these statements 3 times. Hand on heart or hand on your heart. Eye contact or eyes closed. And you want to speak to your partner. I care. I care. I care. You want to say that 3 times. Then you want to say this next statement 3 times. I care about me. I care about me. I care about me. And then you want to say, I care about you. Just imagine. Soft music, candlelight, hand on heart, and you say to your partner, I care about you. I care about you. You want to repeat that 3 times. And then the final statement is, I care about us. I care about us. Now, if you're trying to build up your caring and kindness and appreciation, and you're working with yourself, if you're working with your partner to keep that love fire burning, you've got your hands on each other's heart. Now, if you are working with your partner, then you switch. Once you do it for them, then they'll do it for you. They'll put their right hand on your heart and repeat each of these statements 3 times. I care. I care about me. I care about you. I care about us. Yeah? And you want to do that, and you want to hold the space. Then for the next leg, now you switch. Your partner went, you went, your partner went. Then you want to, again, place your hand on your partner's heart, and you want to repeat each of these statements 3 times. I can be kind. That's the first statement. The second statement is, I will be kind. You repeat that 3 times. I choose to be kind. You want to repeat that 3 times. And next, I am kind. Imagine, hand on heart, eye contact to eye contact. I can be kind. I will be kind. I choose to be kind. I am kind. Now, if you're working with your partner, again, switch and repeat the statements. And when you're done, take a few deep breaths and just let the energy fill the space. All right? Now, here's the last part. You want to switch. All right? Put your hand back on your partner's chest. I appreciate. All right? I appreciate me. I appreciate you. I appreciate us. Remember each statement 3 times before you switch. Then you can speak about what you're appreciative of. What is it that you appreciate about yourself, about your partner, about your relationship? You know, I'm telling you, this entire process will probably take 20 minutes. But if you're working with your partner, when you finish, you can share your thoughts and feelings that have come up for you or what you realize. And if you're working alone, you can use that time to write your thoughts and feelings down in a journal. See, if you're working alone, it means that you're programming your mind and your heart to be different. Working with your partner, you're sharing your heart. So either way will work. And I would really recommend that you make this a monthly or bi-monthly activity just to bring more heart and more fire into your relationship, because we can get so busy doing that we forget how to be. All right? I care. I care about you. I care about us. I really do care. And I hope this helps. See you next time. Be sure to sign up for my mailing list at Iyanla.com, because I've got a new book coming out in 2018, and I'm going to be on tour for the first time in 16 years. I want you to know when I'm coming to your hometown or a town near you, because you can just come on over there. And I hope that you will follow me on all social media platforms. And if you haven't signed up for Awakening 1 Million, Awakening 1 Million Powerful Minds, please go to awakening1million.com. Get your gifts and your assignment.